All right, today I'm going to do a little bit more work on the mower. Sorry, the mower's been getting more work than the Galaxie, but I bought that glue originally for the mower, and it just happened to be a bonus that I needed some of it for the Galaxie. I bought that glue way before I even bought the Galaxie. The glue gun I bought it last winter, but the glue, yeah, I bought that way back when this mower deck got broken. And I took these out. Surprisingly, those turned right out. And I took a hammer and tapped these out. And I'm going to bead blast these. And these will be black. And then I'm going to bead blast this the best I can. And then as I get time, because I'm probably not going to work on it much until I get the dash done on the Galaxie, finish the Galaxie. But then I can start doing a little body filler here and cleaning this up with a little filler in here so all the letters and everything look right. And a bit of work ahead of me, but it's stripped down to a bare housing. I put those back in, those screws, just so I won't bugger up the threads when I bead blast things, but I'll take them out when I paint all this. But yeah, it's surprisingly come along better than what I expected. And I actually smacked this with a hammer a few times here and here, and it didn't even phase it. I didn't hit it so hard it would, I didn't want to bust any more of the aluminum housing, but yeah, that is totally not going anywhere. I smacked it a couple good times, and to my surprise, it didn't break off. I thought, well, I might as well see if it holds now before I go to all the effort of finishing it off and then have it fall apart. That would be kind of depressing. So that's why it's I beat it with a hammer right now. So this deck, I think, will actually clean up and be sound okay. So anyway, all right, and the firewall on the Galaxie, all I got left to do is paint that. So I'm going to start masking things and covering things and give that a little shot of paint. And then I'm going to start removing the dash pad and start tearing into the dasher. So the next set of videos are going to be on more on the dash and the mower. I gave this a nice blasting, just kind of cleaned it up so it's ready when if I have some filler mixed up or some time, I'll take my angle grinder and kind of neaten, just rough in this, so next time I have filler I can do that going. And same here, I'll rough grind this out and start getting that ready for a little filler, and we'll get this thing looking nice and pretty again. This is another day, so this video is going to be a couple of different days of work, and this is New Year's Eve. So Happy New Year, everybody. Hopefully 21 will be better than 20. 20 sure has been a letdown, and maybe we can, if they get on the ball with the vaccines and get people vaccinated, we can have a cruising season this next summer. Hopefully. So anyway, I'm going to get back to work on the Galaxie. I'm going to paint this part of the firewall, and who knows what else I'm going to do today. I might start working on getting the dash pad off. I might sand this out. I got a lot to do, so whatever I do needs to be done. I got to sand that out and paint it. But as you can see, I've been working on the mower deck, so that's taken away from the Galaxie a fair amount, but it's coming along good. That front part I repaired, and I'll rough grind all this glue out. And I don't know, I probably already talked about that, so I'm not going to talk about it anymore. But anyway, let me get to work on the Galaxie here. Well, I have that masked off. I'm going to give it a quick shot of paint, and that will be finished. This is all sanded out and painted, or primed I should say. I'm about to paint it, and I primed both sides, and I didn't have any reaction with the primer, so I don't think I will with the paint either. And I'm not Not sure which one of these. I might use one of these. I might use a spray bomb. I'm gonna just kind of look at these. I think this is too glossy. I think it'll, I don't know, usually if you put lacquer on, you can, you know, if you don't buff it, you can get it to dry kind of satiny, but I think that is just going to be too glossy. And this too. This, I don't think it has ever been opened. It's unopened. A neighbor got these from a neighbor of my dad's that he passed away, and his kids were cleaning the garage out. And lacquer, I mean, when I remember a gallon like this used to be $7, and that's probably $300 or $400 now, if you can even find lacquer, anyone that carries lacquer paint anymore. But GMs were painted in lacquer back in the day, and it's just not durable. I don't use it for anything other than like stuff like this, or just little odds and ends. So anyway, I couldn't turn down black lacquer, you know. I mean, I'll definitely use it, but I think I'm going to use something a little duller on that. Maybe the paint I painted that with is kind of a matte finish, but that plug turned out really nice looking. I painted it on the inside too, the dash, underneath the dash where that's glued under the dash, and there's no light in there now, so I can't show you now, but it made a big difference. You know, it just looks so much better in there and painted. There's not, originally had like an undercoating or stuff sprayed on the firewall. It would have been on that plug, and that's not there, so it does look, you know, you can tell, but it looks like a knockout. So I'm gonna call that good. This is what I ended up using to paint the that trim with. It just, I think this will dry to the finish closest to the way it originally was finished. Yeah, it's still wet, but in places where it's drying, you can see kind of right up in there that it is starting to flatten out a bit. But yeah, and I painted both sides so I don't get rust on the underside. That, a lot of that up in the edges was still clean bare metal, so I don't know if they'll ever rust it. It had unpainted metal and it wasn't even rusty. So anyway, I'm gonna let that dry for about 20 minutes or so. I'm gonna put a second coat on it and call it good. Here's a couple things I picked up for the Galaxie at a swap meet a long time ago. So this is the parking brake signal lamp. So when the parking brake set, this signal will flash under the dash to show that it's set. And this is a interior lamp warning buzzer. So if you leave the headlights on, you turn the engine off, this buzzer goes off. These are accessories. I was at a swap meet, and this guy had a whole ton of stuff for old Fords, and he had these, and I think I gave him 25 bucks for the pair of these. And I've seen these alone, each kit alone on eBay for, you know, 50, 60 bucks. So I feel that was a pretty good buy on it. This is the kit here, and I'll show when I install them, but it's the complete, it says brake. I think it's even comes with a bulb, and yeah, that's, and the directions are in there. So that's the parking brake warning light kit, and this is the interior, that white headlight buzzer kit. I just thought it was a neat accessory, and it would be kind of neat to put it on the car. Yeah, so there we go. So I'll mount this under the dash before I put the instrument panel back in, and I'll install this too. It might make it a little easier. So I just got them out so I can put them in when I get closer to where I'm ready to do it. There we go. That is all painted. Came out really nice. Super happy with it. No paint reactions. Painted both sides so it won't rust any at all. Painted down in these little nooks and up in there, so where there was no paint originally, I painted it. So there we go. I'm gonna end the video here. I just really wanted to put this video up to wish everyone a Happy New Year. I know it's going to be kind of a short video, but that's just the way it is. Again, I want to wish everyone a Happy New Year. I hope everyone's New Year in 21 is better than 20. 20 has just been really a horrible year, not being able to go out and do anything or cruising or socialize with people. It's been awful. So let's just hope that we have a better 21. And with this vaccine, I know they're having a little trouble getting it rolled out, but you know, that's to be expected. You know, they've never done this before, so this is a first for us anyway, our generation. So again, if you like my video, hit the like button, share it if you want. If you want to see this Galaxie finished up or that mower finished up, subscribe to my channel by hitting that 348 engine that pops up there. And again, thank you for watching my videos.